Good morning. Welcome to part 2 of our projector screen relocation project. The reason there's a part 2 is because the screen was moved to such a degree that the location of the projector was not able to project an image on the screen. We kind of knew we'd get here when we were relocating the projector screen and looking at the camera mounts. We're looking at this going, there's no way that this camera is going to be able to be adjusted within its current position, or even electronically with keystone adjustments and all the rest of that, to be able to project its image onto the screen. So what Mark and I have to do today is build a new set of rails for the cage that encloses the projector to live in. The rails have to run between the existing ceiling trusses. I'm not sure what the spacing of the trusses is. It might be 6 feet. The existing rails that are there, it's kind of a big ladder, H-shaped thing, are already offset to as much as they can go based on their size and length and whatnot. It really needs to swivel more than it currently can. So we have to build some new rails, a new system in order to allow the projector cage to be housed in, to sit in. I say projector cage because it's in a gymnasium. If it was in an auditorium or something, it wouldn't be much simpler. But because it's in a gymnasium, not only does it need to be positioned correctly, it needs to be protected from flying objects. So, I'm on my way to the metal shop again. I say metal shop, Metal Mart, that's where I'm shopping. It's a handy place to go, and I tend to go there often. I'm on my way there to pick up some stock to build this, I don't even know what I want to call it. Basically a big rack system that will hold the projector cage. Building the big rack. I'll be right back. Buckle up your safety as I give you a day in the life of facilities maintenance. Well, what you see here is the raw steel that's going to become what we need. First things first, I need to cut all 4 pieces to the same length. And we're on a bit of a time limit with this one because the scissor lift at the elementary school has to get back to the high school. So, Mark's working on one part of the project while I'm working on the other. You will see later on why I've got these things clamped the way I do. I'm just cutting off some 2-inch tabs that I'm going to weld across the face of here to close the end off. A couple of reasons I'm putting it here is for strength for the whole assembly, but I also don't want to close off the top anywhere. The reason I don't want to close off the top is because it needs to be slotted the whole way. That makes it infinitely adjustable to set the angle on top of the roof trusses. You'll see what I mean when we put this thing in. Okay, this is what I mean by boxing the end. And I've also decided to put one more in the very center because that'll never interfere with anything regarding adjustment. Again, it probably doesn't make sense right now, but once you see these in place, it absolutely will. This rail here is slotted all the way along, and we've welded it along the whole center section of these rails that are going to mount to the roof trusses. What this will allow is the projector cage to be hung in any way we need it to be hung. Again, it's all about adjustability. Yeah. Plus, it adds a bit of strength to the whole assembly as well. Made the order too. Alright, we're back in the elementary school. There's our rails. Now, take note of the current position of this one and how perpendicular it is to the actual roof trusses in relation to where the screen now is since we've moved it. Let's go up and take a closer look. Mark and I need to dismantle and take down everything that's up here right now so that we can turn around and put it all back up again.
Longer, stronger, better than they were before.
Now look at the angle of these new ones. They're just rough adjusted right here, but this is basically the direction they need to point in. A much sharper angle than the one we just took down. And look at how they're shooting at the projector screen in the corner now. And you can see exactly how the bolt needs to pass through both these ladder brackets, let's call them, and the roof truss. Now you can see the slots in these pieces that we welded on that Mark was so diligently grinding off all the powder coating so we could weld them. You can see how it allows us to adjust the cage. Now we're just putting it in a rough position, and Eric, our IT fellow down below there, is going to come up and make the final adjustment.
I'm gonna let you do the cables. I didn't wanted to stop hanging as I tucked it in the rail.
That's pretty much it. We were on the clock, tight timeline, we got it done, everybody's happy. Now we can go on to something else. Thanks so much for watching.